he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Mexico City. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Up the middle, it's Lynch. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. First down, the run with Lynch. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Vic now.
Short throw complete to Gronkowski.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
To throw, Vic. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. They start the drive with Lynch. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Isaiah Simmons, boy, he can move all over the field. And he gets a tackle for loss there. That's out quickly to London.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked up by Paul Krause.
And the Seahawks will take over possession here up at the 44.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
Rolling to his left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown. Michael Vick with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Second down, they go again with Henry. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Play action, it's Griffin. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Panthers nothing.
Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Lynch running the counter. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. They'll try the middle with Lynch. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
He'll keep pounding here with Lynch. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. To throw is RG3. Runs over it. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. From the gun, it's Griffin.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first down.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
They almost push them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working.
There he goes, right side. Inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Marshawn Lynch, 89 yards.
And the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Carlson on for the PAT. And it is now 21-0.
Next to score, Seahawks 21. Panthers nothing.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Here's Griffin to throw. They dump it off to Lynch. Down the numbers. There he goes.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for him on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Lynch might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, Vick. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here's Michael Vick.
Again, it's Johnson. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll run with Lynch, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, as the first half is winding down.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime.
They'll try and throw for it. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Taken at the goal line.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half. It's Griffin.
Throw left side. There's London.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Griffin. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Griffin. That's going to be caught by Moss. Touchdown, Panthers. Randy Moss, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
Point after, up and good. And the lead now down to 20. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
151 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They run again on first down. Lynch. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Panthers' 32-yard line.
They'll run again with Lynch. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
On third down, they go Lynch. Lynch busting free. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They go up the middle with Lynch. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. On the stop was Aaron Donald. Now a 2nd and 10. An inside run with Lynch. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Lynch up the middle, and he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll run for it. Lynch. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Panthers will get the football back. Throwing now, Griffin on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one in 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now, these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Back now in Mexico City. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Buffalo 18.
Now Griffin on first down. He'll dump it off complete to Lynch. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Seahawks 41.
Griffin. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
That is caught.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Back to the ground, Lynch. And a short gain here, down to the 22. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Warriors 70. Dragon 60. Ready.
Now it's Griffin. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. So they've got the football